Hello everyone, welcome to this new webinar. My name is Jessica with Milesight. Today let's talk about how to work the Milesight IoT Cloud platform. The monitoring platform with the Milesight LOVA sensors and the sensor nodes. Well, I think many of you probably not familiar with LOVA, but I'm sure there are probably a lot of people who are not that familiar. So just a very brief overview of LOVA. How a LOVA network, how does it work? You need to route the sensor's data to your business application. So in order to do that, you need to require your end devices, your LOVA gateways, to collect data in a unique point to make them available for your business application server. So you also need to be sure that your network server is working fine in order to work very well with the application server. And this is the Milesight IoT Cloud platform comes in as an application server here. Okay, suppose that you have those kind of products, those kind of sensors on hand. What will you do? Do you want to test them to check whether those kind of sensors can work normally and collect data timely and collect accurate data, right? So that's our mission here. Quite simple. Is to simplify the creation of LOVA network for you. And to do that, we have created Milesight IoT Cloud. It offers a very intuitive graphical user interface, clear information on the status of Milesight gateways, sensors, and sensor nodes, connected or disconnected, as well as some useful information on the device health, such as the battery location, alarms, and many more, okay? And to be honest, before we launch this latest version of cloud software, I usually recommend some other famous application server to my customers to help them achieve a complete LOVA solution because the function in our cloud were not so rich and powerful enough at that time. But my customer often head back to me with their complaints, such as the expensive license cost, cannot customize data in their preferred way, so much hard coding works that their proficiency level or their knowledge cannot meet, and they were struggling with the last mile to build up a whole solution. So this new Milesight IoT Cloud application provides all new user interface based on the professional card UI and end design. So what we have done at first is the backend. I think our cloud can help our customers to meet the challenges much better. And compared to the previous traditional UI design, a simple but intuitive advantage of the card UI is that it provides a more personalized user experience. The entire interface more clear, balanced, pleasing with very good usability. And we have also optimized the scheme and algorithm based on the international end design, so you can enjoy much faster interaction speed on the new GUI. And we are more capable to meet customization requirements in a short period of time. For instance, if you want us to OEM or ODM the cloud platform, if you want to change the color, change the brand name, change the design, well, I think we can make you much more satisfied based on the new version. And you can subscribe the cloud service from web or from the mobile app because we provide both web version and Android version and Google and the mobile app as well. So you can download from Google Play or from App Store. And if you are worried about the security of the data storage, well, here we can provide you 3 choices about the server location. So here you can find the server in Germany, in China, mainland of China, and in Singapore. Okay, And also you can, our cloud platform is designed based on AWS from Amazon, So there's no worries about the security. Well, let's see what we can offer you from this cloud platform. It offers 6 very important functions. Then you can speed up the deployments. You can optimize the operations and the maintenance. First, you can add the new devices, new Milesight sensors or gateways or the sensor nodes into the cloud just in seconds. And also, we do concern about if the software provides you enough information which can help you take action. And you can set threshold for each sensor node for every gateway to receive alerts timely. And you can set advanced rules to trigger some devices once a specific condition appears. And you can invite other person to manage devices together through the sharing and permission assignment. Finally, you can get alerts based on triggered events by email and mobile notification push and receive the reports daily, weekly, or bi-monthly from email account or by multiple accounts together to receive the reports simultaneously. Okay, let's go on and dig a little bit about the exact meaning of each factor, and later you will get some live demonstration. And Milesight IoT Cloud allows you to add devices very simple, very fast. No matter is the gateway or no matter is the sensor or sensor node. Well, and it doesn't matter about the what the type it is. You just input the serial number into the cloud platform or easily scan the QR code on your mobile app and give it a name. That's done. And for the beginners, if you want, we can offer you the tutorial on how to connect the hardware into our IoT cloud platform. And did you get a question on dashboards about the functions of dashboard monitoring multiple sites at one time and customize several dashboards to monitor different sensors in different sites all in one view? So basically, you can click on dashboard and select the dashboard you want to view, check it, and it will give you everything you want to see. The dashboards that you create are compatible to be viewed easily on a mobile device as opposed to just on the desktop device. And you can relocate dashboards, relocate the widgets, and change their size as you wish. And with this customer image function, you can take a photo of the real site or find a design map to upload into this dashboard, and the suggested size of the picture should be less than 1 megabyte. Then you are able to drag and drop the sensors from the left side, from the left list into the image to display their real working status in the field, like working normally, working abnormally, or offline. And if there's an issue, this blue bubble, those blue bubble with a sensor symbol on them would pop up as red. So you would know that there's a need for you to take care of that. The blue bubble will change color to give you the alert. And here, if you click on the icons to know the parameters from different places, different resources, the color density will help you to identify the real situation of each area. So it works with all the temperature, humidity sensors, and the light sensor, carbon dioxide sensor, and the ambience sensor as well. So this icon works to all the LoRaWAN sensors. And this My Devices part has integrated multiple functions together, such as the new tabs, the threshold settings, and historical data, etc., many of them. And first, with these tabs, you can group the sensors and group the gateways for different applications here. You can create maximum 20 different tabs. 20, it means 20 applications. In this new version, we have added some new labels here, so users have greater flexibility in locating abnormal units and in controlling these sensors and the sensor node that are attached to each gateway. And on the same page, you can monitor the current status, the current value of sensors or sensor node that against your threshold settings. For example, the increase icon here, the red color icon, and tell you clearly that the humidity value is higher than your previous settings. And how can I know the LoRaWAN signal strength? I think it's a very professional question. Usually, customers need proficiency to understand it. Now, based on our testing or based on our design, customers can easily understand the exact LoRaWAN signal strength through this indicator, this icon, without any professional knowledge or using additional testing tool. So, for how we divide the signal levels here from one level to a second to the fourth level. Here you can get from our user menu from our website, okay? And on the previous version, customers always asked, where can I get the historical data of the device? Well, I think this useful feature was almost hidden in a corner in the old version. Now, in this new version, you can easily check, you can easily find these entries, okay? No matter review or download it as a CSV format. Here you can easily find entries through this sensible icon, the historical data here. And you are allowed to check the historical data, maximum 12-month data to review online. And if you want to download, well, maximum 3-month data, you can download as a CSV format or locally. And if you stop to enjoy the licensed version service, you can keep your existing account and keep all the data in that account and log into as a free version user, because you will de-upgrade to the free version automatically. And in terms of the alarms and the no alarm notifications, again, we can provide alarms to inform you of the system issues and inform you that a certain threshold were hit, and you will get alerts in 3 ways. It can be web-based alarms or email-based, and finally the mobile app push notification. If you set up the threshold settings at here, so you can receive the alert warning message quickly. And what you will see next is our advanced rules engine, or we prefer it as a trigger logic. For the free version user, you can only set one combination here, but for the licensed users, you can create maximum 20 different combinations here. Personally, I think that's the most important part of our cloud service. And of course, you can set up different conditions like maximum 3 conditions and make 3 different responses, reactions, and according to the time period if you are enable it. And sharing center is the place to help you share or transfer device ownership to other users. By the way, the LoRaWAN gateway cannot be shared. It can only be transferred. Okay, shared by me, shared with me, that's the difference about the ownership. Is you or the device ownership belongs to someone else. And if you are not sure what sensors or how many units that you have shared with a person, then you can get a brief look at a window before sharing or before transferring operations. By the way, you can also assign different permission to your invitee, okay? Here you have 4 different levels of permissions. And transfer gateway means all the sensors that are registered or attached in that gateway unit will be transferred totally at the same time. So you can get total quantity of the gateway and its attached sensor or sensor nodes. And if you made a mistake on that transfer, don't worry. That's a cancel button that you can withdraw your missed operations, that you can take it back. You can cancel that order. And reports of this function help you to receive the reports of your appointed or your assigned units regularly. And if you are the licensed version user, you can input maximum 5 different email accounts here to get reports simultaneously. For the free version user, just 1 email address here. And you can set up to receive the reports daily, weekly, or monthly. Okay, let's look at our online demonstration. Let's log into our Milesight IoT Cloud platform. Okay. Again, I'd like to say that our Milesight IoT Cloud is hosted by Milesight, and there are 3 different server locations. For customers from Europe, you can choose the one in Frankfurt in Germany, and Asian customers, you can choose the one in Singapore, and the Chinese customers, you can choose the one in our domestic market. And for the registration from the mobile app, you can pick up the server location manually. And if you register from the desktop devices, it will be automatically registration. And we also have the iOS app and Android-based app, so don't worry. Let's log in. The new version provides the all-new user interface based on the professional card UI design and end design. So it provides a more personalized user experience and a faster interaction speed. Well, once you are logging, okay, what you will see at first glance, well, I think is the information on the middle of the screen in our dashboard. On the left side of the screen, that's our navigation bar. You can configure the settings for all the hardware devices through the dashboard, through the triggers and centers. So I will show you one by one later. Well, on the middle, okay, of the screen, that's our information, data information that we caught from our terminal, that we collected from our terminal sensors. You can see the various widgets here, including the date, including the time, and the battery status as well. Okay. And also, I think they are the real-time data of each sensor. We also optimize the widget size to display more widgets on this screen. You can get maximum 20 widgets here on each dashboard, on every dashboard, maximum 20 widgets. Of course, you have much flexibility here to choose which widgets you'd like to see in the dashboard. And if you want to get more, here click Edit or click Add. You can get more widgets here. If you want to get more historical records and changes of data since past 24 hours, you can customize by the line chart. So you can get the from 1 hour to maximum 24 hours here. And if you want to compare data of different sensors from different resources, you can use the column chart for the easy data reading. And the pie chart is also supported here. And if you click Edit, you will be able to drag and drop. You can drag and drop the widgets to any place you want, and with any size. If you want big size of this widget, or you want to like this, yes, everything is possible here. And also, if you want to reconfigure the settings of device, you can extend the whole. You can click Edit, and like this, you can take on switch to turn on and turn off. For example, this one. Let me find our meeting room and humidity widget. If you want to add it, you can find each widget. And also for screen buttons here. And let's see, finally, I think you won't miss any alarm notifications here. If you also get alert by email and mobile push, here is the alarm list. And besides yourself, do you want someone else to receive alarms at the same time? Well, just go to the navigation bar, find Me and Alarm Recipient. Here you can add maximum 5 different email accounts to get maximum 1,000 alerts by email on every month totally for the licensed user. And for the free version user, it's just 1 alarm recipient here and 10 alerts by email monthly. So just 10 email notifications on each month. Well, here is the, I think member center is also here if you want to check your membership, how long time left about your membership and your usage of the obligations of the rights. Okay, come back to My Devices. This is the place where you can configure sensors and the sensor nodes and the gateways. Such as if you want to set up the threshold settings, interface settings of the remote I/O controllers, or group the devices according to your application. So here you can customize. Well, you have greater flexibility in the operation procedure. On older versions, you need to add the sensors into the gateway and the power on the sensors and wait until the sensors join to the LoRaWAN network successfully. Then finally, you are able to configure them. But now you can finish all the configurations in the office. I mean, you can configure all the sensors and then deploy the sensors in the field and at any place you want, and power on the sensors finally to join the LoRaWAN network. So you can settle down everything in the office and just power on in the field. And if you see the UC1114, this sensor node, as I mentioned, our cloud platform only supports Milesight brand hardware devices. So then how about the third-party sensor? If there are legacy sensors that connected with our sensor node, I mean the UC11 series or the UC500 series sensor node, you can still define them in the My Devices list. So you can, for example, here, if you click, you can describe the interface settings in your own language. The basic settings here, you can put any language you want. I mean, all the settings column, all here, you can input like Japanese, Chinese, English, Arabic, or Indian, or Germany, or any language you want. And if you want to turn on and turn off the devices, you can set up for if you want to trigger the performance of the third party's hardware to turn on and turn off. Here is the exact place to set up on interface. Okay. And let's see the gateway. The gateway tabs here is you can find a new filter labs appear in the upper middle of your device group and indicate a device status such as normal, offline, and inactive. And in the gateway tab, there are 3 indicators can tell you whether the sensor or sensor node are joined or not joined, or fail to join the LoRaWAN network here. It means there are, for example, let's click. So the details, 2 joined devices, not joined, 0 unit, and the failed units is 0 as well. So all the attached sensors and the sensor node are joined the LoRaWAN network successfully. So the number is 2. Okay. If you have anything you want, just click details. And besides that, if I want to manage the related device in a group for smart farm, you can name a table here. So you can see besides the device and the gateway, I have created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different tabs. And as a licensed user, we can create maximum 20 tabs. If there are more than 5, the tabs will be folded automatically. And so let's go back to the device. And so whether it be for research purpose or you want to know what exactly you need is going to be there at safe or not safe, or if you are going to run a farm, you want to protect yourself against future claims for the insurance company or save that for the event that you need to file an insurance claim. You want to know how long the data will be stored for and understand if there is a cost for storing this data and how easy it would be to record the data after some time, right? So here is the place. For example, this is the ambience monitoring sensor. Let's click. that's the place where you can download and you can review online. So as I mentioned, you can review 12 months. You can start date by yourself and 12-month historical data review online and download maximum past 3-month data. And if you don't want to have the list, you can click chart as well. So the image will be saved as a PNG or JPG format. Okay, that's the My Devices. Let's go to Map. Map will tell you the exact location of the device and its status in details. We are taking use of the Google technology, Google Map here. So if you click, you can get all the details like location, temperature, humidity, because this is the AM104 the ambience monitoring sensor. So you can get more details here, all the parameters you are monitoring. And next, navigation is the triggers. What you will see is our advanced rules engine. And here you can set up each sensor, each device, in what kind of condition, what kind of threshold to automatically generate alarm. Let's take for example here. If we click Add, so well, if you hope the fan or the light can be turned on automatically if the ambience monitoring sensor finds the temperature goes above a certain threshold and the motion detection above a certain value, well, it means activity or intensity. So you'd like to the system will perform a specific action on other devices, like the fan and the light can be turned on or turned off. So here is how you can set up, for example, the smart office. And you can choose your own time zone. Well, this time I want to be Australia, okay? And condition, the device. Choose the device. Here you can set up maximum 3. The device ambience AM107. The temperature goes above 25 centigrades. And another condition, I want to meet all of them at the same time, so I choose End here. Temperature and the carbon dioxide, like valid range, like 2000. And I want to set up the TVOC value is above 20. 500. Okay. Anyway, it's just for example here. And if you set up a time period from 24 hours, 7 days, but I just want to enable from Monday to Friday and round clock. And what kind of the reaction, what kind of response we want to trigger. Here, because of the UC1114, I have connected with the air conditioner, so I can turn on it. I can turn on the fan, and also I can receive the I want to get the alarm notification. Okay. Of course, you can set up maximum 3 different actions. Like the light, I want to turn on the light or turn off the light. It's up to me. So just save it. So you can take effect when when meet the time period, all the reactions will turn on automatically. Okay, that's where how to set up our advanced rules engine. And the sharing center, let's see. If you want to have your engineers or your colleagues to help you for some settings, if you meet some challenge or if you meet some problems. So this is the place where you can set up, you can set up the sharing from you or receive the invitation from someone else, from your colleagues. Okay. You can either to invite others to manage device together, and vice versa. You can accept invitation to manage a device that's shared by someone else with a different level of permissions, or completely transfer device to someone else. If you click, you can check all the activities here. For example, I have checked, I have shared 2 devices to my colleague Jean, and what are they, and what kind of permission I have assigned, just to view it only. And besides, you cannot assign device across the servers. As I mentioned, there are servers in Germany, in Singapore, and in China. So please make sure that your account and your invitee's account are hosted from the same server, in the same server. And Event Center, the last part, the last very important feature is the Event Center. This is the place where you can check all the abnormal things. Obviously, from the name, is the place you can find all the details loggers. For example, you can custom and or pick up the time period according to the device name, serial number, and comment title, and search according to your filtering settings to find your log quickly. So trigger log and reporting records as well. If you want to download, here is all the logs you can download. Same period, like 3-month CSV format and 12-month online review. Okay, so that's all about our demonstration of the Milesight IoT Cloud. Let's go back to the presentation. Now you can understand the Milesight IoT Cloud is simplified last step of building a comprehensive LoLa solution, and during this whole process, there's no external tools needed, no coding or programming capability needed, and very fast implementation. And there's an interactive dashboard, permission management for different responsibilities, which very suitable for the users to take full use of the Milesight IoT hardware or the software for build up their own LoLa network. And by the way, it comes with a very good budget. Here is the price. What's the difference between the free version and licensed version? I think it mainly depends on the device quantity. Like if you want to manage 20, 100, or 500 units or devices, sensors and the gateway totally, you need to pay monthly fee, and according to the dashboard quantity, and event center trigger quantity and reports, and sharing center limitation. So you can get all the details from our website as well. I will leave this page to yourself. And please do not hesitate to contact with us with your own free trial, because it's totally free cost. Okay, friends. Well, guys, here is the last slide. Let's review what we have shared today. Milesight IoT Cloud. It works like an application server. It's the last mile to finish the whole total solution. And you can choose our services. You can subscribe our services from different servers in the world. And you can register, you can set up, you can work from both mobile app and web. But currently, our Milesight IoT Cloud platform only supports Milesight brand hardware. I mean the LOVA sensors, the LOVA gateways, and both LOVA cellular remote controllers. And it comes with a very rich features, very advanced functions, but it also offer you a very good budget and price. And according to our roadmap in next year, I think we are waiting to have better or bigger compatibility in our cloud platform. For example, to support the third parties LOVA sensors at that time. So stay with us, stay with the upgrading of the cloud services. Okay, I think that's all we have with a very general introduction about the Device Hub platform and our cloud solution. I hope everything is clear, and also hope you can make them a try in order to make your LOVA network building works in a very fast way and simple ways. So if you have any question, please email me, okay? Thanks very much for joining this webinar. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.